Hi Aquarius, welcome to your unexpected reading for November. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Spiritual OG. Love and support to her. Check her out, show her some love and support yourself if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Aquarius. What do we got? Unexpected for Aquarius. Seven of Swords. Good for you. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hermit. All right. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. King of Cups. Okay, so we got Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, and Pisces here that could be featured for you. That is for Aquarius. What are we dealing with here? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Capricorn twice. Interesting. Okay, so are you... I think this is about you deciding to, across the board, everybody is deciding to do their own thing, like to withdraw. Must be something about that retrograde. Huh. I have to do a series on that maybe. Because across the board, everybody is deciding to like withdraw and pull back. Now, whether that's you withdrawing from the situation or just taking a different tack and being like, okay, this isn't working. Let's see here. What's this Justice card about? What's this Justice card for Aquarius? Five of Cups. What's this Queen of Pentacles for Aquarius? Right. What's this Queen of Pentacles? Two of Cups. Okay. Might be dealing with a Capricorn or a long-standing partner, a very good partner, one that you thought you got on well with. What's this Hermit about? The Hermit. Okay. I think you just found out some disconcerting news, or I think you found out about... Did you just find this out? It's this Queen of Pentacles. Oh gosh, I don't know. I like this. Two of Wands. Good for you. Yes, please. Okay. Please withdraw from this because you need time to be under yourself to think about what you want to do. If this person is love bombing you because they want to say they're sorry, I'm sorry, I feel really bad. Nope. This is really about you realizing, you know what, you might have been set free here, and that this is about you. All is not lost. This is about you seeing the practical side of things, perhaps seeing that, you know what, I've kind of, like, it needs to be this way right now, and I really do need to focus on myself. This is actually a blessing in disguise. It's one of those bittersweet things that you realize, oh, hey, probably couldn't have made this decision on my own, so I'm really glad that things kind of... Well, no, wait, I shouldn't say I'm really glad. But in hindsight, it's going to be to where you're like, well, I don't know that I would have been strong enough to pull away or make the decisions that were kind of made for me, because now that something's staring me in the face, I can't not look at it and deal with it. So perhaps you suspected this all along, what was going to happen, and then it came to light, like you found a few things out. And some recent events have been realized, discovered, or even told to you, and now you have to make a decision. But I'm wondering if part of you is secretly relieved, because otherwise you would not have been able to make the decision without this, basically someone cheating on you or making a fool out of you, staring you in the face. If you'd been like, well, nobody else knows, so you know what, maybe they didn't mean it, or maybe she was this, or maybe he was that. But this is forcing you to withdraw and to consider if you want to continue to be with this person, or if you want to just be by yourself for a while and think about things and pull up stakes and off you go in another direction. A lot to think about here. This is a month of you deciding what you want to do in the aftermath. You don't like the way things are, but you can see the beauty in being set free from a situation that you might not have been strong enough to leave on your own. What's this King of Cups about? Some of you might have even like just gotten out of Dodge, just pulled up and moved like overnight. Because you've been thinking, this has been brewing for a while. So it's almost like something happened that you found out about. It was almost like, okay, this is your reason to leave then. What's this King of Cups about? Could be dealing with Pisces. 8 of Cups. Time to walk the walk and get out. You might need to be strategic. This might be because there was betrayal or cheating or lying and deception on their part. Either way, enough is enough. This is you realizing it is more practical and respectful and having integrity for yourself to just leave. You've been thinking about it for a while. You've been wondering what to do. This is you just going, you know what? I'm worth more than this, and I need the drama to stop. I need the lies to stop. I need just the confusion. And you know, you might be sitting there thinking that, oh, all this energy was expended on this, and you know, what about all these lost years or this or that? Nope, you didn't lose anything. If you stay, you lose, knowing what you know. Whatever you think you've lost can be recovered. It's not as bad as you think it is, but you're sad, you're despondent, and you probably just moved, relocated. So there's so much going on, and it feels like things are kind of falling, but they're actually falling into place. But it doesn't feel like that at first. It will, but it doesn't right now. Especially at the onset of this, you're going to be like, whoa. But getting you whatever this is that has transplanted you out of, like, has shocked you into seeing things for what they were and being like, you know what, I needed to change. It was time. I just wasn't strong enough to do it myself. You're not returning. You're not going back. Your person might be wanting to follow you and say they're sorry and whatnot and pursue, but it doesn't look like that's going to have any sway with you. There's something about this last event with this person that you just realized, no more. It's not worth it. I was done anyway. I just hadn't left yet. And now, what's this Wheel of Fortune about? 5 of Swords. There it is. What to do with an ending. Having to be strategic, having to realize, you know what, I'm not going to go down on a sinking ship. It was time for a change. Now I've been liberated and set free, and I need to do what's in my best interest for me and mine. All right. Good. Really, because sometimes it's not so easy to leave, but something kind of forced your hand. And honestly, some of you might be relieved. It's like, you know what, this is so blatantly obvious that I need to get out of here, that I can't ignore this. This is my ticket out of here. We've got a physical move here showing here as well. So, this might be like, I need to leave like right now before I change my mind. Because it's feeling like if I don't do it now, I won't do it for a while again. What else for Aquarius? So this is about you leaving a relationship. You might have been, look at this, Queen of Pentacles. No, thank God. I was like, Queen of Pentacles again. Oh my God. This is Page of Pentacles. Learning a new way. Relearning yourself, reclaiming, kind of getting solid again. Not that you were down and out before, but you were in something, you overstayed in something in a relationship. It was just time to leave, and you weren't leaving, and it was like, meh. And you've discovered a few pieces of information, or you found something out. It was time to leave. There's no standing in the face of that and not doing something about it. So in a way, this was like your ticket out of there. and you're not going to be mad about it. You're not going to be, there might be some hurt and sadness in hindsight, but you also kind of knew that this might be coming. And it's like, well, I wanted to leave anyway. I just hadn't left yet. So this is all about the past with this person in review, but it doesn't make you want to go back. That's the thing. It actually kind of frees you up to look to the future to make better choices for yourself. You're free from it now. And I feel like that's how you're going to see this. There's going to be some sadness, but I think that's going to dissipate the more your future opens up for you, because you're in a pretty good position. We've got the Queen of Pentacles twice here, and then we've got the Page of Pentacles. So this could be like moving and getting a job the next day and landing an apartment the next day. And then all of a sudden it's like all your options open up. I think that's what the unexpected part is here, is that you're kind of at the onset of the month, you're dealing with this fallout of this person and like, what do I do now? And oh my gosh, well, nothing to do but go forward. There's disappointment, there's sadness, there's just despondency. But as you progress with this, you start realizing I'm better for being out of this relationship, and a physical move here is highlighted. So with that comes new job opportunities, new friendships, new workplace, new money, new everything. It's like all of a sudden you've set yourself up without even realizing it, but just by leaving that situation and landing in your new place to live, relocating, it's opened up it's changed the trajectory of where you were going, especially with this person. And I think that you see that, and that you don't take this person back when they come back, because they will. They're going to want to send word. It might not be an outright apology, but it'll be something just kind of like, hey, you left this here, or I was just wondering if you wanted to come by and get your mail or something. Something to kind of get you to start talking again. And then, I feel really badly about what... Save it. We're good. Save it. Did me a favor. Thanks so much. You know what I mean? You just, no, you're done. Because you've been thinking about this for quite some time. And all of a sudden, it just took that one thing and you were like, I'm out, I'm done. And it happens that quickly. And I think the unexpected is you not being, not expecting this whole new world of opportunity and choices to open up for you. And you're actually ready for it. You're not kind of wallowing in the sadness and whatnot. You're ready for this much sooner than you thought you would be. And you're not thinking about going back. You're thinking about what's ahead. So there's this paradigm shift that I don't think you were expecting, honestly. It's funny because across the board, all of these have been about people and these internal shifts. All these readings have been about that. It hasn't been about, oh, your person's going to say this or come back, or it hasn't been like outer focused or others focused. This has all been a shift happening within the person. Just saying. All right. Okay. That was for Aquarius. The love and legacy of our DNA. All right. Now, that to me, it says ancestors here. Okay, so that's like, I'm thinking more, I could see you moving. I don't think this is moving back in with family, though. This feels like you're going on your own. And this feels like self-respect and integrity, but I'm not really getting a whole family vibe here. This feels like it's about you. Maybe you're doing what's best for your family, meaning you and the kids, but I don't see this as you preserving this relationship for the sake of just preserving it. I think that time has come and gone, and I don't know. It says loving legacy of our DNA. That's not ringing any bells with me. The strength and the solidarity, I guess, and the solitude and just the regrowth and the practical nature of this, that fits for me. But the love and legacy of our DNA, it's not ringing any bells for me. Ancestors. Yeah, that's I got nothing. That's not that one. Okay. Seriously, like even with this tree, this feels like it's almost like you're looking back and you're like, oh, and then all of a sudden you look to the future and it's just like all of a sudden you make new friends. All of a sudden there's this new job that you like so much better. You like the city you live in. You like your new apartment. You like that. There's so many, like one after the other, just all these things that you like about the change that has taken place. And it really cuts down on the sadness, the mourning, the beating yourself up. Not that you're doing that too heavily, but just the kind of like meh nature. It feels like you get invigorated again. What else for Aquarius? What's for Aquarius? I think whatever happened, it was just one too many. It was like just one time too many, and it's like, nope, I think this is where I tap out. And you just don't want to do it anymore. What else for Aquarius? So we got Hangman. And we got Six of Swords. Yep. Letting go and moving on. Letting go. And this is being removed from the emotion of it all, because you've come full circle and you realized, you know what, there's only so much I can do, and I just can't anymore. I just can't. I can't. And this is you not being emotionally involved anymore. And your head and your heart and your intuition are in alignment. And you can, even though you might be feeling kind of out of sorts about it right now, you know that in a few months' time, you're going to see things clearly. You're going to know it was the right decision. And unexpectedly so, with all these new opportunities opening up for you with this new move, you are going to be kind of getting over this whole situation much quicker than expected. Because just things, one after another, open up for you. All good things. And you're going to be making choices pretty quickly. You're going to be like, it's going to be like this shifting and adapting as you go. There's going to be a lot of things happening one after the other. That one, you're not going to have a lot of time to be mourning over that, but it gets you out of the funk. And it's like you come alive again. Huh. You might have been kind of dormant before, just kind of like, but now it's like you're back in your element again, making decisions, making plans, doing this, handling that. Just a lot of busyness, which is really, you're in your element. That's good. Got you out of the funk. Good. Okay. All right. I hope this was helpful, Aquarius, and I hope to see you. It's a busy month for you. It starts off kind of melancholy, but things really pick up. So November is going to be, especially towards the end for you. I mean, there's the holidays if you celebrate, but holy cow, November's towards the end is going to be very dynamic for you. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. Take care.